Welcome back to my channel, viewers and subscribers. Today we're going to be talking about horror action film on Netflix UK at the time of this video, Blood Red Sky. The midnight hour is close at hand. A creature crawls in search of blood. Terrorists can be found 30,000 feet off the ground. So let's get into it. This video we're going to talk about Blood Red Sky. Take a minute, just sit right there. I'd like to thank everyone for keeping me and this film in the air. Yeah, so as mentioned before, Blood Red Sky is an action horror film on Netflix UK at the time of this video. If you like films like Die Hard, or even more appropriately, Executive Decision with Kurt Russell and Steven Seagal, welcome to the party, pal! So Blood Red Sky opens on a military base in Scotland. The plane in question is landing in a sort of emergency landing. Once it lands, the authorities, who are military personnel, speak to what appears to be the pilot named Farid, who they believe appears to be an Arab terrorist. A young boy named Ilyas, who's one of the passengers, manages to get off the plane, and the authorities take him into custody to question him on the status of the remaining passengers and the terrorists on board. So Ilyas's description of events leads to a flashback where we see him in an airport loading luggage on a night flight by himself. A few people question where his mum is, and he says he's going to join them. He's going to join her, sorry, or she's going to join him. Sorry, she's going to join him. And later on in the airport, he meets Farid, who we then see later on in the film as the sort of pilot that authorities think is a terrorist. So yeah, just to sum up in that bit, Ilyas, the young boy, in the flashback sequence, we see him going to the airport. He's taking luggage, his mum's going to meet him there, and we see him meet Farid. And it's kind of setting the scene for what's to come. And just as Ilyas is getting to know Farid, Nadja, who's his mother, appears from the bathroom. She has come to the airport at this point, but she's been taking medicine, which we'll see the reason for later. And it's clear that Nadja and her son Ilyas are going to New York for some kind of experimental medical procedure, while Farid is going there for some kind of science-based conference because he's a scientist. And once the plane's in the air, terrorists hijack it, but they didn't count on Nadja having a dark secret that she unleashes, and it soon becomes clear the terrorists are in for the ride of their lives and have bitten off more than they can chew. And here's me having fun with the Reface app again, and I found Blood Red Sky on there, so that's me obviously as Nadja, the boy's mother. But so Blood Red Sky takes the premise of terrorists hijacking a plane and adds a monstrous twist where the bad guys soon realise they've bitten off more than they can chew, as I mentioned. This is the real fun part of the movie because you're cheering for the monster to deal with the terrorists in the most gruesome of ways, which definitely does happen. So Blood Red Sky gets 4 out of 5 stars from TAKTAK Toys With Film. A great little movie to watch this Halloween if you want an action horror. And now let's talk an action figure line to go along with this great film. So the main characters of the mother Nadja and her son Ilyas would be essential to an action figure line. Maybe ideally as a 2-pack. And Farid would be a great addition to build the character roster as well. The terrorists in particular, 8-Ball in 2 forms, one human and otherwise, and the terrorist leader Berg would make great bad guys to the line. NECA would be a great choice to give us movie likenesses, and if the money was no object, a plain diorama would be great to reenact scenes from the film. So that's my take on Blood Red Sky, a great choice for some Halloween viewing, as I mentioned. If you like this video, please like, comment and subscribe, it helps the channel. And until next time, enjoy those flicks and figs, and a special credit to fan art that I found for Blood Red Sky and Die Hard and Executive Decision. So fan art by Nadaja8602, fan art by Yasin Product, fan art by Moby Racer, Die Hard fan art by Tobias Danluz, Die Hard fan art by Svenogoski, Die Hard fan art by Digital Canvas 85, Executive Decision fan art by Wilder Mike, Executive Decision fan art by Zenosis. And I'll put links to all those names in the description below because I probably didn't pronounce them correctly. And until next time, enjoy those flicks and figs.